Nintendo announced what they will be doing at E3 2021. There will be a direct on Tuesday the 15th of June at 9 o'clock in the morning for people living on the west coast of America. It works out, I do believe, at around about 12 o'clock in the afternoon for people living on the east coast of America. 5 o'clock in the evening or late afternoon for people living in the UK like myself. 6 o'clock in the evening for people living in the rest of Europe. So there will be a 40-minute direct focused on Nintendo Switch software, mainly focusing on software releasing in 2021. So that does open up the door for there maybe being 2022 titles in there, and we know that Splatoon 3 will be coming out in 2022, so it does raise the possibility of Splatoon 3 being in that 40-minute direct. Right after that direct, there will be a Treehouse live stream going on for 3 hours, and Splatoon has appeared in Treehouse streams in the past, so there is a chance that we could even see Splatoon 3 in that Treehouse live stream. So yeah, pretty much I was before, like my last video in fact, I did talk about the chance of seeing Splatoon 3 at E3, and yeah, I was a little bit pessimistic about the chances of us seeing the game in a couple of weeks time, and I must admit my hype and expectations to whether we will get Splatoon 3 in a couple of weeks time, like new information, new trailers, new gameplay, anything Splatoon 3 related, I must admit I am a little bit more optimistic. I know a lot of you, I did post a poll on the channel in the community tab section. Most of you believe that we will see Splatoon 3 in a couple of weeks time, and I must admit I'm a little bit more optimistic. I am probably around about 50-50 on whether I think we will see Splatoon 3 or not in a couple of weeks time. But there are leaks knocking about saying that there will be Splatoon 3 at E3, and this comes in from Samus Hunter 2. In my previous video I did talk about Samus Hunter 2, but since then they have come out with even more Splatoon 3 leaks that I want to talk about in this video. So pretty much they are saying that Splatoon 3 will definitely be at E3. They are saying that we will see the gameplay differences between Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3. We will see new maps, returning maps, as well as new stages. If that is right, then I best upload my next Splatoon 3 video before E3, where we'll be talking about old stages coming back to Splatoon 3. I will be talking about the possible candidates and what stages I want to come back. It was originally going to upload today, but yeah, we'll be pushing it back to next week. So yeah, best upload that video before E3 in a couple of weeks time if what Samus Hunter 2 is saying is right on the money, because some old stages could be revealed at E3. Potentially seeing that sort of stuff like new stages, new weapons, the gameplay differences between Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 definitely does sound really exciting. They are saying that Splatoon 3 will come out in the first 3 months of next year, so between January and March next year. But one of the things they said back in late April, I do believe, that got everybody talking is that they pretty much posted an image of what Nintendo were supposed to be doing at E3, and they did post 3 images of Zelda 35th Anniversary, a Smash tournament, as well as a tournament for Splatoon 3. But obviously Nintendo have announced their plans, and normally if there was going to be a tournament they would have announced it at the same time as they did announce their Direct and Treehouse streams plans, and we didn't get anything about tournaments in that announcement. So that has sort of casted doubts on whether I believe Samus Hunter 2 or not. The logo they posted said it would be an Inkling Open invitational sort of tournament, and then they did say it would be a Treehouse staff tournament only. I guess it could still happen because we know that Treehouse is coming back. But here is the key thing here that is making me doubt what Samus Hunter 2 is saying. It is making me doubt the credibility of Samus Hunter 2. So pretty much Normally Splatoon tournaments take up at least 3 or 4 hours, and there is just no way that Nintendo will just dedicate that whole 3-hour stream to just Splatoon 3. Nintendo will use that 3-hour stream. They will pretty much maybe stream 20 minutes worth of Skyward Sword HD, then maybe move over to Mario Golf. They have done Pokemon in the past at Treehouse streams as well, so maybe we will see Diamond and Pearl sections in that 3-hour stream from Nintendo Treehouse and their staff. I don't feel like Samus Hunter 2 is right on this one. Yeah, they have got stuff right in the past, but their reputation is, when you look outside of their echo chamber on Twitter, or when you look at their followers, everybody believes what they're saying. But if you look outside of that echo chamber, then pretty much people doubt what Samus Hunter 2 is saying. People doubt whether they actually know anything, and maybe they are just piggybacking off of other insiders who do actually know stuff, who do get stuff right, but Samus Hunter 2 just parrots it and, you know, gets all the credit. I am doubting whether Samus Hunter 2 can be trusted or not, because they are pretty much making vague statements. This E3 is going to be key in terms of whether I will pay them any attention in the future or not, whether I will report on what they are saying again. This E3 is going to be key, because if they pretty much get everything wrong, then you will not see me mention Samus Hunter 2 again. Of course, they could be spot on. I could be wrong. They could have got stuff completely right, but the fact that they did say that there would be a Treehouse tournament, that has made me doubt everything that Samus Hunter 2 is saying about Splatoon 3, and it is why I do go into every rumour, every leak with a massive pinch of salt, because you never know whether they are just doing it for clout, just to gain followers on social media. You never know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I am doubting whether Samus Hunter 2 is right or not, although to be fair to them, they have said that it could be a Treehouse presentation instead, and not just like a tournament. But that is what they originally said back in late April. That got everybody talking. It got me to make a video about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So yeah, a couple of weeks ago I did say that if there was no tournament at E3, then I wouldn't expect Splatoon 3 to show up at E3, and it would show up at their typical September Direct at the earliest. I do believe that, like, a little bit, but I must admit, as time does creep a little bit closer to E3, I am starting to believe a little bit more that maybe Splatoon 3 will show up at E3. Taking aside what Samus Hunter 2 is saying, I am starting to believe a little bit more that maybe we will get new Splatoon 3 information, and of course if we do, I will cover it on the channel as soon as I can. So yeah, just wanted to cover pretty much everything that we do sort of hear about in terms of Splatoon 3. All of the leaks knocking about. I must admit, the only leaks are coming from Samus Hunter 2 at the moment, and yeah, just wanted to offer my thoughts on them in this video. Let me know in the comment section below whether you believe what Samus Hunter 2 is saying or not. I guess we don't have long to find out whether they are right or not, but yeah, there could be a chance that we could be seeing Splatoon 3 at E3 if Samus Hunter 2 is right on the money. They may have just leaked details of the Splatoon 3 E3 trailer, or what we might see if there is going to be like a 20-minute section of Splatoon 3 in the 3-hour Treehouse live stream. Even if I don't necessarily believe what Samus Hunter 2 is saying 100%, there could be a chance that they are absolutely right. So that is why I wanted to cover those leaks in this video. Taking aside what Samus Hunter 2 is saying or not, there could be a chance that we will see Splatoon 3, whether it will be a trailer within the 40-minute direct, or whether it will be like a 20-minute section within the Treehouse. Taking aside what Samus Hunter 2 is saying, there could be a chance that we will see Splatoon 3 at E3. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I will see you in another video soon.